Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to my second attempt in the Prestige 10 challenge for the giveaway event of Against the Storm. If I should be winning the next session, I get a couple of keys that I will put into a giveaway for you folks, so reach out to me on Discord. There's this link in the description box down there, or write me an email. You can do that via the info box of my channel. That being said, I want to go for this session into the Coral Forest biome because I felt like doing so. So the specialty of the Coral Forest is that you have a wild mix of all manner of different resources here. All those trees yield something different. We are going to go this time caravan-wise with the foxes, I think. I do like the 7 people here at the beginning, although, well, no, we're going to take this caravan simply because I love to have humans as a starting part of my caravan. So, we're taking the extra newcomers. I've learned my part from the last attempt, and we are going to pick up some coal, some wood, and I'm going to pick up some extra food to start with, because I really figured that is a very, very powerful little thing. So, well, I'm considering... Now, we're going to take some veg with us, so we have long-lasting starting stockpiles. So, we are going to go for Prestige 10, and, well, let's try that one more time. Alright. The last attempt of mine was not a success at all. We failed very early on, and I hope that I can get it done better this time. Alright, what is the thing here? So, we gain insects for each discovered glade during drizzle. Gotcha. And discovery of a glade during storm is a no-no. Alright, we have trade routes slower during that time. Reputation should not be gained during storm under whatever circumstances. And we get extra blight rot cysts during storm when we got hostility 4. Okay, nothing too special, nothing too unusual. So we're starting out with plant fiber and insects. We don't happen to have any other resource. We do have a little bit of stone available here. But let's see, we do start out with foxes after all. Now that's a nice surprise. So there's fertile soil down here, so definitely want to work my way towards there, hey? So we're gonna start out with the woodcutters. Business as usual. Gonna save up the coal here, and I'm going to forbid everything except for wood for now. What's my starting draft? Furnace, carpenter, monastery, or provisioner? Well, carpenter looks really, really tempting. Well, we're going to take that. This one is a no-brainer, simply because we can get ourselves metal out of these trees. Which ones are there? Here, the mussel sprout trees. They yield bars, per se, and therefore we can forge tools one way or another. It's no biggie. Okay, so here it's very important that we go for we're going to go for avoid glades. There we go. Avoid glades except marked. That's actually what we're going to go for. Good. So let's see how successful this will be. And we're going to put those lizards to work. Alright. So, I want to try out something new for today. I'm going to set up a 3rd woodcutter's camp for starters. So we're 11 people in total. Since this game refunds all the resources that you put into a building, there is no loss in a 3rd woodcutter The only thing that we will lose is the ability to man those other collector camps. But honestly, right now, I feel as if we would be gaining much more from that, at the beginning at least. So, sharp sickles, moldy grain seeds, +2 to herbs production. Production speed of bars, dew, and recipes that use metal ingots. This is pretty good for us. But, well, I'm torn between the Firekeeper's armor and the Metallic proficiency. I'm going to take the Firekeeper's armor nevertheless, because we do have a lot of Blight Rod to work with here in this scenario. As a matter of fact, we do have Blight Rod every 3 years, and we have a Storm modifier that gives us more Blight Rod during storms, so I feel like that's a pretty nice and powerful thing. So, either some tools for parts? Yeah, I'm sold. Parts are such a good resource. Learned that the hard way the last time. Okay. So we're working ourselves towards here. Oh, wait a sec. I don't want to mark it that aggressively. Holding down control does stop the marking at the blade borders. Right now, it's not really worth doing anything else except for chopping wood. With these trees here, the fascinating part is that we gain so many different resources out of the wood chopping alone that woodcutters are in this biome indeed a very interesting resource of wealth. I'm also going to favor the foxes here a little bit so we can get already a cheap influx of reputation there. Sadly, it doesn't display how much, but we do gain some reputation here. 0.04. It's not much, but, you know, it's 0.04 per minute, so it's already at least 1/10 of a point before we hit the first storm season. And I'd say that's worth it. Alright, so we will require industry-wise crude workstation and the makeshift post. Always necessary friends of our economy. Then we're going to go for some pothing. So here, 4 minutes even, you see? That's 20% of a reputation point, just for free, you know? Just for doing not much there. We could even resolve that quest already, because I'm starting out with 10 tools. Yeah, not gonna though. So what's the next objective here? Crop packs for better crop pack production, or glades and building materials. I'm sold. We definitely will suffer no shortage of parts this time. Housing is getting done now. Any moment soon we're going to have everybody under a roof. And with those 3 woodcutters, we're getting the job done in no time. I'm going to put away the woodcutters once we enter the storm season. Actually consider erasing even one of the woodcutter camps right away there. But we do get ourselves a nice amount of supplies in there. That's for sure. We already have 10 ingots of crystallized dew even. Lovely. Not happy with the speed of my constructors though, but it doesn't matter that much, considering that we do have now everybody under a roof, so that's totally okay. Alright. So I'm going to put one woodcutter out of this job now, So we have 2 constructors now, because I feel as if we could actually use a bump up in speed here. And then for the next year, it's about time that we start gathering materials for real. Okay, so time to delete that woodcutter camp. It did us a great job during year 1. The remaining workers will now hopefully get the rest of the jobs done in a fast amount of time. And we are going to stop favoring our foxes. Ain't necessary anymore. Gave us a couple of reputation points. And that's all it was supposed to do. So, let's see. No reputation point, no glade opening. Thanks. Right. Good. We are in a pretty solid spot, though. There's no calamities happening, no nothing. Everybody's holding their act together. It's pretty good. Okay, so I want to get started now with building materials. We all do require them. We all love to have them. So let's put somebody into work at the workstation. Let's pick up the next order. Let's see, 5 glades. The rewards are... This one is good. The rest ain't that good. So, wildfire essence and toolboxes. Come on, this is way too good to pass. Okay. So, let's move our woodcutters somewhere else. I feel a little bit angsty when I see that, in all honesty. And we're going to order a bit more here. I don't want an accidental opening of these, you know, that would be tragic. So, we need lizards on this job. So, lizard. Lizards can yield double income at these camps. It's absolutely powerful to have that when it happens, so... Alright, gotta wait until the storm's over to open up another glade. We cannot afford it. It's just not possible here. So what are we harvesting here? Plant fibers, incense, stone even. It's really cool because at this biome, I always noticed that it wasn't too much of a big deal for me to keep my resource income together. I really like that one. Okay, 1 fox, 1 lizard, or 2 humans. Well, they got food, they ain't got food. Picking up these folks here. Alright. Sadly, gotta build 1 more unspecialized shelter. These specialized shelters are really nice later down the road, but it ain't time for them yet. Alright. That triple woodcutter strategy at the beginning really got me somewhere. Especially we got ourselves a nice wood supply. I think, in the long run, I will need a 3rd woodcutter quite permanently. Unless we get ourselves some other way of heating or fire stuff here going. Because there's again the same problematic as we had it several times. These trees only yield 1 wood per tree. And all in all, we don't even have beavers this time. We haven't had them in the selection, so that's the thing that we weren't even able to do anything against. So I want to have the carpenter's shop here available, and I want to have the blight post available as well. These 2 things are so important. I don't want to delay them the least little bit. So we are going to go through this now. So, Baptism of Fire, lowering hostility by burning blight rot cysts. Amber by for wood production. No quality control, no thank you. We're going to take amber for wood production. We're not necessarily producing amber in huge stockpiles, but on the other hand, it ain't bad either. So what do we get here? Lizard Resolve would lead to nice goodies here. There we go. So, Lizard Resolve and Glade Opening. I don't like that one. Let's rather take the Lizard Clan support. +3 Lizards Resolve. That's pretty good, actually. So, there's a plantation in the selection. I think I'm pretty tempted to take that. Alright, so let's bump up the speed. Get all those other markers away, because I want to have a quick and clear breach into the glade. We are losing on food. We are not getting stuff fast enough in. Alright, so the caravan event is what we got there. So we will get a resolve debuff for a while, but we'll receive a really, really nice amount of loot for that. So, yeah, well, that'll be quite easy. So we'll need 2 foxes for that job, and that is already all that it took. So foxes are, insofar, the best people for these jobs, as they have a specialization that makes them go faster through these events. So let's see what did we actually earn here, because, you know, it looks massive. We got ourselves a trapper's camp. What's that? Gathers resources. That's sweet. We got ourselves a distillery, which produces food, among other things. And we got ourselves an artisan's workshop, which produces coats, among other things. So we have a wealth of different products here. We have a moss broccoli patch, which is sadly not being covered by the trapper. Typical. But luckily we got ourselves here also something. Well, rebuilding this place would yield me a real trapper's camp. I don't know. This is 2-star production? That's a 1-star production. I think we're going to do this after all. I don't have any problems with putting my single worker there, and we're going to rebuild that beauty here. Salvaging would yield stone, which is kind of a interesting thing to pick, but only kinda. So we're going to take this, and of course we're picking up the plantation. We're getting berries out of that, so it's about time that we keep an eye out for food processing. Really important stuff. Brickyard giving us stuff there. Pottery, stamping mill, pottery and flour. Brewery, pickled goods. Granary, pickled goods, and fabric. Oh yeah, we're picking up the granary. Okay. I have a severe lack of workers. This is a really, really glaring deficiency here right now. We even only have 4 woodcutters running up here. So I'm going to go and I'm going to cancel out one of the people at the harvester's camp. These aren't that super important. I find it much more important that we get our constructions together. So I think that's been a very lucky first Glade event for us. And tell you what, I'm gonna crack open that Glade here as well. Or, yeah, we'd get a geyser there. Nah. Not interested right now. Geysers also require workers. My big hope is that I'll be finding some coal somewhere. That would be really amazing. There we go. We're preparing the plantation there. Speaking about which... There we go. Worm tongue, moss broccoli, small encampment. Well, could have been worse, could have been worse. So, food production here, plantation. So, best spot for it here would be that one. So let's wait until the tree has been chopped. Can't take forever. So what does this encampment have in store for me? So we can get ourselves some amber or some workers. I did complain that I don't have enough workers, didn't I? So, but for starters, I want to have my trading post now for good. We're going to put it up here, or down here, I mean. It's very useful to put it really far away from your main colony part. So, let's see, where is the difference between these two? It's just faster, that's what it is. So, we're going to use... Oopsie, wrong button. We're going to use that real encampment there, and we're going to remove that one. That's a real benefit for us, you know. I don't think I can build the big one now, though. No, we would be still building small of these, but whatever. So we're going to go on over to the field kitchen, which is kind of a crappy building to begin with, in all honesty, but it's still better than nothing. So we're going to give those people food. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So welcome, fine people. I'm a little afraid about the timing here that I'm putting up there. As in, it's almost storm. But we got a lot of material here flowing towards us with all that resource there. Alright, and we can use those workers. That was actually what I'm trying to get towards too. We really, really can use those workers. Okay, so let's move over and tell the woodcutters to keep chopping, because I want to open up another glade next year. So, we can create ourselves coats, pigments, and barrels at the artisan, and wine, porridge, and barrels. So, the porridge I'm really interested in. Okay. How's the storm? Ah, beautiful. Very, very mild. So, 2 more foxes for some food now. We're going to take that one. Stone is a very, very good resource to have. Let's just put it down like that. Okay, so at the carpenters... Oh, we have a little bit more hostility now. So we're going to have people working at the carpenters now. So I don't want the luxury goods, but I want the tools. And I want the planks. We're going to limit the plank production to 30. And we're going to stop producing planks altogether here. So I hope that this will get us somewhere. I'm gonna be canceling 1 more woodcutter so we can stay on a neutral here. Okay. So we got ourselves a lot of workers now. So we should totally use that. A small hearth. Can't fix that on over here. Brilliant. So we can get ourselves some more workers and everything together. So another warehouse here will help us out too. And there goes everything we wanted. So I'm gonna put another worker into the crew workstation here, because we really want to get things going now. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna think about will be now racking up building goods, obviously, because that seems to be the big thing my economy should be evolving towards to. That trapper's camp really does a great job for me. We're actually gaining food currently. That one trapper's camp produces food fast enough for me to gain food. I'm happy. Can't tell you how happy this makes me. There we go, boys. We're producing our first own tools already. This is amazing. So we could actually start sending stuff to the Citadel pretty soonish. It's amazing stuff. It's amazing stuff. I mean, I don't know. How many tools do we have right now? Where's the display? Ah, here. So 15. That's wonderful. Could have read it here too. So, after the storm season, I'm going to deliver these goods. And I learned my part. We're going to get the Blight Post manned up. And, well... So, let's see. New cornerstone, grain delivery line. That would open up anybody who's up for flour production. Boosts global resolve by 1 for every 3 levels of standing with other settlements. Well, this requires a lot of trading to work out. Scouts work faster on glade events for each firekeeper. That would be a lot of bonus there. Plus 2 to leather production. There's a lot of goodness here, so I want to get a quick look into my buildings here. So, did I pick up anything that's capable of producing flour? Don't think so. Granary can produce packs of crops, though. Well. Oh, we can do the 8 for the Lizard Clan thing already, too. That's nice. So, I'm picking up the faster scout working. This is, together with the foxes that we got, an amazing advantage that will get us somewhere. So, a kiln and 60 coal. No. Cut to the... Whoa, no. 1 forbidden glade. Hell no. Need for religion. Do I even have people that have a need for religion? Yeah, I think 2 even. I think human populace does enjoy religion too. So that would be a decent pick. This one is too depending on the kiln. I mean, there is a fair chance that I'm getting that, but honestly, I'll be rather picking up this one for a safe and easy reward here. So, use any rainwater versus luxury goods. I know that I can produce these. I'm sold. Okay, so first off, let's get this party started here and cut open that glade. Very first thing that I want to do. Also, I want to staff out the woodcutters. They're totally important here. Good day, Lady Sahilda. So, I'm going to take that slow, because I'm going to take the rewards here first. So that gives me some building material. We totally need people working here on the plantation. These have to be humans as well. So, we gotta be doing something like that. Because, you know, can't leave the plantation unmanned. So, let's see. How's the production capabilities for plant fibers? For fabric? Pretty good. I'm going to be focusing berries here for now. I just don't want to have any food issues whatsoever. We almost have no workers still, so I think it's also a good time to put up the aid for the lizard clan. This will give me 3 new lizards to begin with, and it'll also make the lizards that are currently around happier. Good. So let's see. I do have all it takes for the brick production. I just happened to forget what we need there. So we got these woodcutters enabled, and after what has happened in the last episode, I will put up yet another woodcutter's workshop because I'm so scared, okay? I'm just scared That's that. And is there anything that I could sell without feeling bad about it? Well, my amber. So, is Sahilda selling anything that we require? Actually, not really. I buy Sahilda for now. I mean, wait a sec, is that true? We could use bricks or anything that results into bricks. Well, we don't have anything, so let's at least buy some planks. This is interesting insofar as it reduces the strain on my economy quite heavily, you know. Okay. So what are we able to draft right now? Tea doctor. Treatment. Well, not interested. Workshop is also not that interesting. Well, there's a rain mill now. So we can mill flour out of all these things, but I don't have access to any of these. The big advantage is that we can make building materials here at a better ratio. Lumber mill ain't interesting because we already have plank production. So all in all, the rain mill is the best bet to take. But yeah, well, yeah, let's do this. I have so many construction goods on my tab that is actually quite a good thing. And who knows, maybe I will get something which is worth using flour on. So we can make skewers, jerky, and let's see, skewers can be made out of insect and berry, so that's pretty appealing to me. And jerky can be made out of insect and fuel. All right, so the butcher is certainly a option to consider. Yeah, I am already sold. So I want to wait until the hearth here has been established before I issue any new orders. You know, let's not overdo it. But we totally need to get ourselves some building materials going. That is one thing I do realize. So I want to focus my woodcutters into opening this glade as quick as possible, because clear reasons. Alright, Fishman Cave. So let's see. We don't have the necessary tools for that. We don't have the necessary food for that. So this is really, really bad. Luckily, Sahilda is still in town, so we can sell our soul to get those 5 tools that we require. So let's see, how are we going to do that? I'm not needing any further wildfire essence. I have 2 hearths. I would have loved to have more hearths, but obviously not gonna happen. We're going to sell some more parts because my rewards are stuffed and packed full with these. So we can't do it like that. Cool. So we got the necessary tools to resolve that event. We will get Ember and Reputation for that. It's also going to be quite a rough ride because we're going to spawn a ton of Fishman Totem. So we can actually already erase that one because we won't have the workforce to get the job done here. So I'm already super happy that I have the foxes up and running, because these Fishman Totems are really, 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 really horrible. And then put a few more reallys on top of that and you're getting close to how annoying these are. So we got a small herb node. It's actually pretty cool because herbs are perfect for provision packs. This is totally what we need. The Amber Trade quest will be completed with this one too. Hey, we're actually doing great. So we need a Hearthkeeper in here. And let's see, can we actually get ourselves lizard houses already going here? I am going to take that investment. It is a heavy investment, I'm well aware of that, but it is oh so much worth it. So let's see, we could accommodate let's see. The foxes. Yeah, come on, let's build a fox house. Luckily, these aren't that hard to build here. So these suckers here, they produce threat while they're not being handled. And they take 1.5 minutes to be handled. They basically make your colony super unhappy as long as they exist. But, well, all in all, I am very positive about this run. Much more positive than I was about the last one. We are already really well into the progress here. So there goes. Can make it like... Oh yeah, this is no longer on one screen. Interesting. And yeah, you have to dump constantly workers on these. Because it's really important that you tackle them. But since we got foxes and we got the extra 20% faster working speed, we do have a really, really good footing here to get things done. I really appreciate that. So let's see, we can get ourselves something going here. Wait a sec. Where are we? So, high level of corruption, yeah. So, didn't I set up a butcher right away when I got the building? No? Wishful thinking? Alright. We're going to slam away the field kitchen because I only built that as, well, sort of a hotfix until I have something better. So that one has been taken care of. And we don't have enough fuel, we don't have enough workers here, so we totally need to do something about that. But yeah, the fisherman totems are really distracting us. So I'm going to unemploy one woodcutter here. And we're going to allow the usage of coal. But priority-wise, wood is higher. So we're also going to allow coal to be used in the production of Blightfire or Purging Fire. I really don't want to have the same catastrophe as I had the last time, where we weren't getting stuff done there, so not happening to me again. So we have faster Blight Fighters this time. We have hopefully enough fuel to get the job done this time, so, well, hopefully it'll end this run without any calamities. But, you know, things could have been worse. The only thing I'm really concerned about is my lack of wood. But would you check out this? I almost overlooked that mine here. Beautiful. So we're going to put the mine on high priority. And I hope that we're going to survive the next storm. I'm a little bit concerned about that one, not gonna lie. But I think... yeah, well... We do have a massive fuel shortage. But that's what this night invasion during the third year just always procs. But I'm quite positive about the mine, because this will get us to the point where we will be able to just use wood only for crafting, and the coal only for hearth fire. I think this will get us quite somewhere there. Okay, new people arriving. And another fishman totem has arrived. Oh boy, oh boy. So, here's another case of homelessness now. So, well, let's put up 2 more of these houses there, and another fisherman totem has arrived. I mean, at the end of the day, I am always quite happy about the new arrivals, and we did this event, so that's the last fisherman totem that we have to worry about. Brilliant. So probably the beginning of the next storm season will be a little bit harsh, but it'll be only the beginning of the storm season, that is for sure. So let's see. We got ourselves enough workers to get the job done here fully and thoroughly. So let's see, we got 45 seconds on that one, 6 seconds on that one. Yeah, alright. The happiness inside the colony is looking really bleak. It's not cool. But, well, alright. This totem is coming down soon as well. Alright, before we go into the next storm season, I'll be cutting this episode there. I think this is a good spot to say goodbye until the next time. I think we have a very, very solid foundation this time towards victory. Let's hope it'll last. Thanks for watching. Yet again, I want to post out that you can check out my second Let's Play gaming channel. It's in the comment section. Just give it a subscribe. Once it has 1,000 subscribers, I'll be putting up more Let's Play content there than ever before. So, have a wonderful day, you all, and see you all next time.